Hello fellow DERMPAVIANs. The photo we're looking at is of Scott McGregor with 58RM up at Swan Hill on our recent tour. Scott is the Managing Director of Railway Adventures, a company that offers rail tours with other items of interest included with the domestic or international flavour. Scott has a great team of tour leaders behind him to ensure the tour stays interesting and enjoyable. If you're interested in viewing what the Railway Adventures has to offer and possibly join one of their tours, I'll place a link to the Railway Adventures website down below. We would like to thank Railway Adventures for trusting DERMPAV by chartering us to supply the rail component of their recent Mallee Rail Escape Tour. We left Newport for Piangil, staying overnight at Swan Hill and returning to Southern Cross the next day. I'll throw you into the video of the tour, but it's been taken from a DERMPAV perspective and shows the entire journey with or without passengers.
I was going to check out the deal. So look, this one I want to try and get some clean sound. So then other tours when I'm looking for clean sound, I'll have some clean sound I might be able to use.
Swan Hill Pass, which should be a locomotive.
Here it comes, guys.
A velocity come out going the other way, and then we shut back into the main line, and then we'll be on our way. Climbing up to Big Hill Tunnel. Bendigo and we're picking up some of our passengers, and then we're going on to Swan Hill.
For the last 2 weeks ago, I was up in Witchy-Proof.
Yeah.
I thought I've been on it too.
Is that it now?
Yeah, I see Gork.
So here we are at Kerang, and we're just crossing the up passenger service to Melbourne, and then once that goes we'll be able to get out and pick up our passengers again and then head off to Swan Hill.
No worries. 10 points.
So as part of our preparation here every morning, what we do is we have to oil up the axle boxes because these have got plain bearings in them. But because we keep these wheel pads, if you have a look in here, I'll just pull the wedge out. You can see that there's a wool pad down the bottom there, and what that does is retains the oil and then brings it up onto the axle. So all we have to do here is just soak the side of the bearing that the wheel will start running on, which is the back. And as the wheel starts to turn, it'll take the oil up into the top of the bearing here. Can you see the bearing there? There's the brass bearing in there, and it's got white metal on it. And so what we have to do is just go around and oil the axle boxes. So what I'll do is put the wedge back in again, so that you can, well, the block rather, not the wedge. The wedge is on top of the bearing. And then what we do is just fill up these oil dams. And that oil dam will put the oil into the bearing, and we squirt a bit down the back of the journal there, so we've got oil on it straight away. But essentially that's all we've got to do for this, is just fill that oil dam up. I'll get it filled up so you can see what it looks like. And there it is. And that'll soak into the oil pad and make sure that the axle has got some oil on it. So here we are on the second day. We've got the dome ready, but we've just got to wait for the pass to clear. They've come up on the passes 453, the Sydney Library. And there she is, and all the people waiting to get on it. And then when it departs, we can bring the derm in and collect our people and get ready to go. This has to get through to Bendigo. I think we've got about an hour wait here. And once this clears the section, then we can get a train order and be on our way. And so what's happening there, they're bringing the derm up the back of the passenger train, not to couple onto it, but once it goes to bring it up into the platform. That's all being done under the watchful eye of the V-Line safe working person that's here looking after the derm for us. He saw us out to Nile West yesterday, and now he's getting us ready to come into the platform. And so there goes the passenger train, and now our rail motor will be able to come in, and it will be able to occupy the platform space, and then we should be able to load everyone, do all the stuff we've got to do before we depart. We have to wait for this to get down to Kerrang, as it turns out, and then we can get a train order and we can proceed. And now the pass has departed. In comes 58 RM.
Bye-bye. Parting is some sweet sorrow, so we should say goodbye until tomorrow. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Kiss me goodbye, Sergeant Major. Kiss me goodbye, Sergeant Major. Why are you out together? Get your ass together, you bloody kickster.
And here we go, there's Bendigo box. And here's the repair centre for the old locomotive depot where they used to do the wagon repairs.
Still here.
And we'll see the locomotive depot in a minute. What a magnificent brick structure this is. Here it comes into view now. And of course it's got a turntable in the centre of it. What a magnificent structure. Oh, Bendigo loco. So we're leaving Bendigo now and we're heading off to Melbourne. We've got to climb out of here up to Big Hill Tunnel, and then it's downhill into Castlemaine, I believe, or maybe up to Porcupine Hill and then up and down into Castlemaine.
double.
We're getting ready to drop down into Sunbury. We've gone through Clarkfield, we're about to come in down the hill into Sunbury. I just thought we'd show you the sunset. So on behalf of the Diesel Electric Rail Motor Preservation Association of Victoria, we'd like to welcome you to the Driver 667 YouTube channel. Here's Driver 667, Mr. Sharp, our Sharp Rail Tours Manager. Hello all.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, but most importantly subscribe to our channel here.
Oh my God. It's good to have 58RM out and about again, especially up the Bendigo track with all its bluestone buildings. If you're interested, don't forget to use the link below to visit the Railway Adventures website to see what they have on offer, and you might go and join one of their exciting tours.